did set up a live, trying to go live, and then it disappeared for some reason. I had to restart the whole thing again. So hopefully when I go to my computer, there's not a repeat of it. But I just got my tarot today, and we're just gonna see what comes out. You guys see my shoe? Oh, there it is. I just put you guys up against my other shoe like that. Shoe up like that. Put you up a little bit more. There we go. That's better. I'm outside. Outside my window. Oh, tower. Tower. Justice. And the Knight of Swords peeking out. What's this about? What's this about? What's this tower? Angels of our highest good. What is this? Tower here for the collective. The Lovers. What? Okay, let me see what it says. Disaster, destruction, upheaval, trauma, sudden changes, or chaos. But then you have it's a situation about, it's a choice about love. It's a choice about love. It's a choice about love, unity, partnership, relationship, choice, romantic, balance, unity. The Lovers. So this is something had to fall apart to fall together to get to work out. Ooh, look at that sun. First thing, the first time it's come out today. I thought it was gonna rain, and I thought I would come out here and do a quick collective reading before it started raining. Hopefully everybody can join me. What's this? Lovers and the Tower. That's a lot. Somebody realizes, okay, somebody realizes you're walking away, right? There's something that was hidden, right? And so because somebody was hiding their feelings, maybe somebody that may love you may have hidden their feelings, so you may be walking away, or you know, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling you, and here they come. 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 And yeah, so you've been left out long enough, so you have taken a leap here. So you're taking a leap here. What's justice? What's this justice? Oh, you're going to find out the truth and everything. And there's a lot of passion here too. And this is, look, Queen of Swords. You have, your spirit is very connected, and you have the truth, and you are the Queen of Swords. You bring balance and justice in situations. That's what you do, collective. Why is the Ace of Swords here with the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Wands with the Justice? What's this about? Hit the like button, guys. If you're new here, subscribe. Trying to get to 2,000. So this is a new start here, the Hierophant. This could be conforming to a certain thing or learning something new here, the World card. So you're learning something here because the Ace of Swords is about learning as well. It's also about the truth. And then the Ace of Wands. There's something new starting here because this person realized, somebody here realizes that I've been really slow. They realizing that keeping this to how they feel to themselves is not going to get them anywhere. So here they come. All right. So what's going to happen here with the World and Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles? See, I got to read this how it is, but there is someone here that's learning to work on learning how to manifest and plan. But it came in reverse, so they still have some things to learn here. And we got the Seven of Pentacles here. So somebody could just be working. So that's good to have. Somebody could be working, just working on their pentacles, on their stability. So what's going to happen? There's going to be a celebration. There's going to be, you know, justice happen. Friendship, community, gatherings, celebrating, groups, events, social events. So that's what's going to be coming up here. So somebody here is working. So somebody could be learning a new skill, talent, a craftsmanship, quality, high standard, experiences. So something here is about to complete here this work or start. So this is the leap of faith. Somebody here wants to take a leap of faith that feels invested. So they have faith in this. Okay, what's this Knight of Swords? This Knight of Swords is something that somebody could be rushing in, like rushing in to say what, you know, assertive, direct, and impatient, intelligent, daring, in focus, perfectionist, and ambition. So somebody here has a lot of ambition. What's this? So somebody here wants to keep on moving forward here. So that's like decisive energy, standing up for yourself and protecting your territory. What's yours? Like protecting what's yours. That's what someone here is doing. Is they're seizing the moment, protecting what is theirs. Knight of Wands. So somebody could be rushing in because they're very. This could be a love. I think this is a love reading. Somebody wants to bring peace between you and them. Wants to have peace between you and them. They want to take this leap of faith with you, but they want to make peace with you, make out, maybe. I don't know. Why is the Temperance here with the Knight of Wands? Yeah, they've been really thinking about what they did to you. They have learned from it as well. So they have learned from it. So things could happen really quickly. There will be success in this. So stay grounded. So if you're still hurt, you know, somebody here wants to work on healing the situation. Ooh, look at that beautiful sunshine coming out. What's the Seven of Swords? Is this someone realizing what they did to you? The Seven of Swords is about lies, trickery, scamming, just basically betraying you, conning, sneakiness. So they want to, okay, so there could have been someone that stopped talking to you, cut you off like you didn't mean nothing, like the Death card here. And then we have the Knight, or the Page of Pentacles, and that's conversation, right? So this, I asked why the Seven of Swords was here. See, this person has been thinking about what they did, right? So they've been trickery, sneaky, lying, tricking, all of that stuff, conning, any of that stuff. They know why. So that is what they're coming in to say, to talk to you about what they did. And, you know, so why they stopped talking to you. Empress and the Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay, or the Two of Wands. All right, what is their plans? What is the collective lovers' plans? Whatever this love situation is, what is the plan? What is their plan? Well, the Temperance is here, so they want to make peace. The the Empress here. So it says you know what the fight was about. So we have the High Priestess. You already know what the fight was about. Was about them holding back, and they may have like received some karma because they've been holding back here, installed you and were defensive. They had this like stop energy, like, you know, throwing a stone in your way, kind of like, you know, in your plans, by holding back as well, and then being resistant to change. So they are learning to plan and manifest. They're learning how to plan properly and manifest. What's the final outcome here for this reading here? What is the final outcome here for this reading? So there's going to be, you're going to be moving away from things that are stalling you or stopping you, and or there's that, or somebody here is moving to calmer waters with you, or you're moving away from things that keep you stuck, right? So somebody either has had a sudden realization, seeing things from your point of view, and wanting to move to calmer waters, or I feel like you're moving away and moving towards people that want to work with you. Or this could be working out. So this could be something that could be wanting, what somebody sees things from your perspective and they want to work things out, and they do feel left out in the cold. So the King of Wands, they are willing to take leadership here. They have learned a lot. So you may be getting messages from this person soon. You may be receiving a lot of messages about them watching you. They may be telling you how they've been watching. This person thinks you're the Two of Cups. So yeah, this Two of Cups really hurts you. So they do love you. They do regret hurting you and leaving you out, making you feel like there's nothing you can do. They do feel bad for that. King of Pentacles. They may have learned to, there goes Howie's lawn. Howie's lawn care. They may have learned how to really ground themselves and recharge themselves, and so that they can take leadership. So it's something that we have to learn. It's like when our energy feels depleted, we can't be no good for anyone, right? So like if you feel depleted or whatever, you have to nurture yourself, and you also have to recharge your batteries. That is something that I'm still like learning of, like how much I can handle before I have to just like draw back and recharge my battery, because we are like very connected in all the energy. And especially if you are somebody that is very sensitive and has these gifts or curses, whatever they are. you know um, Gifts of feeling things you don't really necessarily want to feel, you know what I mean? um, so you may have to distance yourself from situations that are traumatic or are too hard for your energy, and just to recharge, to be able to recharge and rethink and come to a new perspective or whatever, right? So I feel like there is going to be, I just see the Six of Cups as I'm like talking here, and I also see the Two of Wands. So you always have a choice, and remember that you always have a choice. It's always your own choice. No one can force you to do anything, and if somebody tries to force you to do something, you should really question it, right? So yeah, and if somebody tries to control everything, you should really question that too. So like, some people are they feel like they have to control everything, but you know what, not everything we are in control of. So the more we try to control things, the more sabotaging energy we're going to be creating. So like, if you're guided by the Most High and the angels, then you have to trust that. And if someone tries to come in and throw a wrench in you, then you remember who you are, right? And what you've been learning. So anyways, I feel like there is someone here that wants to talk to someone. The Page of Wands or the Page of Pentacles maybe want to give you a gift. Someone that may have kept a lot to themselves. And I feel like you know who this is. This person does want to work it out with you. They do feel like left out in the cold. And they do want to learn to plan and talk and communicate and start something fresh, right? Start something fresh. That's what I see. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I'm just enjoying it out here while it's sunshine finally came out. I am going to check to see if nobody stayed and nobody was in the comments. But I appreciate your likes, guys. Thanks. 6 likes. Woohoo. Only 14 minutes been out here. I could do all signs. I could. I'm not really doing anything. And then when I'm done that, I might go inside and make another coffee. So maybe I should do. I can't timestamp them though, because I didn't bring any paper out or any pen. Maybe I can do a quick message of like see what everybody's energy is with my tarot. I did do the angel messages earlier today. So for those of you that like to have my daily angel messages to help you guide you and help guide you in the right direction in life, go check that one out. That was an upload. So it's only a few minutes long. All right, let's do it. Let's do quickly to see what energy everybody is in. What is everybody doing? All right, see Aries. Aries, you're planning something here. We got the Two of Wands. You're planning maybe a trip here, Aries. You may be planning on moving somewhere across, even across water. Some of you. Why is the Two of Swords here for Aries? Two of Wands here for Aries? Why is the Two of Wands here for Aries? For some of you, you may be wanting to make something right with someone here. You're in your head a little bit. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You wanting to make things fair here. So some things may have not been fair. I feel like everything will be fine. Empress is there, all right? All right, Taurus, we're just going to do quickly, okay? I'm outside and never know when it's going to start raining. All right, Taurus, what is your energy? What's going on? Why is the Death card here in sideways? Why is the Death card here for Taurus? Because this is spiritual transformation, so don't be scared just because of that. Or you may have like gone through some endings here recently. What is this? So we have the Two of Pentacles sideways, and we have the Sun card upright. So you may have ended, a juggling situation here. You may have ended like a situation where you were going back and forth, back and forth. You may have finally made a decision on what you want to make you, what you need to know, or what will make you happy. So something from the past may be coming back, like something, good memories from the past may be coming into your life. So there could be a reconciliation here. The King of Swords is here too. So there could be a reconciliation here, judgment, and then so you may be stopped going back and forth on a situation here. All right? Geminis. All right, Geminis. For Geminis, what's going on for Geminis? Two doggies on the back of a dune buggy type of thing. But what's going on with Geminis? All right, Geminis. We have the higher knowing. We have this sideways Page of Pentacles. That means that there may be an offer coming in for you, and you have the feeling you already have the higher knowing that there may be a job an offer coming in. But we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So that means someone may not be really talking to you yet. The Empress, someone really does feel like you're an Empress, and they do feel like they have a hard time sleeping. They may be wanting to take you out or go on a trip with you. All right, so somebody may be afraid to talk to you, but about this new offer they want to make you. Okay, so, but I feel like you already know this. You already have this knowing, Geminis. All right, Cancers. Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't have to be, but you could be dealing with something that you have to be very strong inside. Like, your inner strength is more important right now. What is this Strength card here? Your faith too, like your spiritual strength. Okay, so this is why you may not feel very connected right now, Cancer, because it's flipped in reverse, and this is your energy, like having a higher knowing. But if you are if your chakras are unbalanced or whatever, then you may not be connected as well as you'd like to be connected. So this is when you have to be very strong from inner strength, having that inner strength, and knowing that only God can judge a situation that may have ended, right? That you may be stuck in a situation, stuck in between You know, just ground yourself or recharge yourself. This is what's important for you, okay? So this will help you to make a decision. My feet are falling asleep already. Ugh. Let me just turn this a bit. All right, Leos. Hit the like button. By the time I'm done all the readings, I want like at least 13 likes, okay? Because I've done like the collective plus 12 readings. So, thanks, guys. All right, what are we on? All right, Leos. All right, what's going on with Leos? Leos. Leos. What's going on with our Leos? Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is so hilarious. This came in reverse. The devil in reverse. You Leos, you're learning. You ain't taking nothing, no shit from the, like, you know, negative energy anymore. Right? And here comes a new offer here, right? So you have learned to detach yourself from negative energy and let yourself free, right? So we're going to leave that devil on reverse. And so you are learning to fight for what you want. You know, you may be holding back when you need to, right? But you may be a little bit defensive still. There's a new offer coming in, but you're a little defensive, okay, about taking this offer. Queen of Wands and, all right, so because you have dealt with the devil, right? But if you're in this energy here, that means that you're going to make the right decision. So hold back until you know what you need to know, right? Queen of Wands. And then go after that. So I feel like there is a lot of you know, there's competition here. You may feel like there's competition here. There's like somebody holding back for something here. But there's no toxicity here. You don't have to worry about that, all right? This new offer here, Leo, is a good offer. So you don't need to be so resistant. So, tractor. She thinks my tractor's sexy. All right, Virgos. All right, see what's going on with the Virgos. I'm a little bit off kilter here. Sorry, the grass is a little off kilter. Virgos. I'm not disturbing my friend. She's not there right now. But it doesn't disturb her anyway when I do readings out here. And yeah. So I'm outside of my apartment, but I'm downstairs. I'm upstairs though. But I can still get my 5G internet. I mean, I said backwards. All right, Virgos. What's going on with you, Virgos? What's going on with the Virgos? So I feel like for some of you Virgos, you've waited long enough. See, that's the sideways. You waited long. This is also about like waiting. You waited long enough for this new start here, right? This new start here, the star. You could be becoming a star. You may be worried about that, but you may be dropping some burdens here. Some things that you're worried about. Just letting your worries go will bring you the truth. Okay, true healing and celebration. All right. So if you've been really in hangman mode, like, you know, really seeing things from all perspectives, I feel like you know all that you need to know. What you were worried about, you need to know. I mean, what you were worried about, you know the truth now. What confused you in the past, you know the truth now. Okay, that's what I see for you, Virgo. Libras. All right, what's going on with Libras? What's going on with Libras? All right, so we got the defensive energy here a little bit with the Empress, Libras. So we have a little bit, you're putting up your guard a little bit, but you know, you are the Empress here. You know what will make you feel good. So you're learning about yourself. You're learning about what makes you feel like an Empress, like what makes you feel like you're all connected, you know, all four energy connected. You know, your heart's open, your mind's open, and you have a lot of passion, and you're very grounded and stable, right, Libras? And I feel like you're learning how to really know what makes you happy, right? So you have learned to like know when to put your guard up. When you're feeling, when you're feeling very emotional, to ground yourself. Because you are a Venus sign, Libra. Whether you're male or female, you are a Venus sign. That means that you're very sensitive to energies. All right, so you're learning how to ground yourself and also how to have that inner strength that will bring you happiness, all right? Libras, yes. All right. Scorpios. Scorpios, hit the like, guys. Play that button. Pretend it's like the slot machines. They'll bring you luck. It'll make good things happen for you. All right, Scorpios. I just saw the 10 of Cups, Scorpios. Oh, look at that. You may be planning a trip, Scorpios. Could be with a Gemini. Just saying, because there's a Gemini dual sign right there. But this could be a trip too over water. You're walking away from what doesn't make you happy, Scorpio. We got a lawn roller going by. And somebody could be wanting to apologize to you or give you something sweet. Somebody may want to heal a situation with you. Somebody that may have been very much emotionally, somebody may have like shut off their emotions, like they want to apologize for that. All right, so if somebody shut off their emotions, they want to apologize for that, and they want to heal this situation with you, okay? And they look at you as somebody that's very, if you, especially at the feminine, you are somebody that's very healing and grounding and stable. You're like Mother Earth, and you make them very happy, or you're going to be very happy. All right, you're going to be moving to calmer waters or moving away from any conflict, Scorpios, all right? All right, Saggy Waggies. Saggies. What's going on with you today, Saggies? Oh, you're learning how to have passion and how to have love. Wow, what's this Page of Swords here for Saggies? What's this Page of Swords of Saggies? You're learning the truth. You're learning about the truth and how to approach a situation. Or, slow and steady wins the race, right? Slow and steady wins the race. So, there could be an offer that comes in for you. And this person is very grounded and stable, like very emotionally intelligent too. This could make you very emotionally happy as well. Why is the Knight of Swords with the with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords here for Saggies? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? You could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody that you may have felt very stuck to. You're learning that why is the Devil here? See, so you learned the Page of Swords, you learned the truth about toxicity, about codependency. And if you go too fast, it'll bring you burdens. That's what you learned, Sagittarius. Toxicity, you learned about how that happens. When you go too fast and you don't, take your time, sometimes things could end up bad, right? That's what you learned, Saggies. Wow, that's very, very deep. That's very Pacific for someone. All right, now we're going to move on to Cappies. All right, what's going on with the Cappies? So, you may have heard, so you may have been dealing with some, wow, Cappies. I see that the burden card, you're worried, you're burdened, your spirit is burdened, you feel, there was a fight between you and someone. There was a lot of this could have been codependencies, addictions, or something that may have affected this, but there was a painful ending here between you and someone. So, but we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and Four of Wands, and I feel like like slowing down will bring you more peace, all right? And will make things go faster in the long run, and that's the truth, all right? So what is Cappy's message here for all these burdens and things that you went through? What's the advice here? Learn to ground yourself and learn about a unity, like partnership, relationship, choice of, this could be a romantic choice. The emperor's here too. You know, having self-control, stability, structure, protection, authority, control, uh, particularly forced discipline, focus and discipline. So being focused and disciplined, being fair. Don't leave yourself out of manifesting by being too abruptly things, like trying to control everything. That's the devil. The devil tries to control everything, right? So you have to learn to ground yourself, recharge yourself, so that that energy cannot affect you, right? I know that Capricorns have like a harder time with that energy because, like, I don't know, for some reason Satan likes you guys the most, okay? And it's not your fault. you know so you just have to fight the devil. You just have to fight those things that obsession, all that stuff, trying to control everything. Not everything is in our control. All right, so let's go to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what's going on with Aquarius? Capricorn had the roughest reading today. That's why I wanted to give you a little extra there. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, you are finding your balance between the sun and the moon. Your emotions and your your spirit. Your emotions and your spirit. Your passion and you're realizing a lot of, like, learning to control both of them, like balance them out. And Aquarius, what's this about the sun card and the moon card? What's the sun card and the moon card here for Aquarius? Sun and moon for the Aquarius. So you're learning to maybe balance the two energies out and learning to enjoy yourself a little more, and putting an end, putting an end to trying to be so perfect, to trying to always be like balanced. Sometimes you just, okay, so what is this here? What is this here? What are you ending here? What are you ending? I think you're at the end of, like, learning at something here. Learning to be, finding the balance between your mind and your emotions and, and your earthly matter, because we got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So, and we got the Page of Swords. So you have maybe finished a lesson here, Aquarius, about having a balance between your mind and your emotions. That's hard for me sometimes because I am triple air, and I'm a Gemini sun, but I have Aquarius in my chart too. But you may feel like me, like you're, finding the balance between your emotion and your mind, right? Learning that. And so that you can plan. And for some of you, somebody also finds you very, very attractive and sexually healing, okay? So you may be planning a trip to somewhere. All right, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces is the last one. Pisces, last but not least. If you're watching me live and you're driving by, you should say something in the chat so I know you drove by. All right. All right, let's see, Pisces. We got the King of Swords, Pisces. That's like, you have a lot of intelligence. You're very intelligent. You know, like, how to make a right decision, the fair decision. King of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. So also, we have something is working out. You could be getting a lot of messages about somebody here working on their pentacles. And it may bring you some new ideas, all right, Pisces? Some new ideas on how how to save a little bit more to learn to be more independent, okay? And how to learn to work with others and really use your intuition, Pisces. That's what I got for everybody. All right, and have full control of your emotions if you're masculine. Be very, if you are Pisces masculine too, like masculine emotions, if you are the King of Cups, that means that you have very intelligent, emotionally intelligence is very valued information, right? So if person is emotionally intelligent, they have a lot of control over their emotions, and they have a lot of compassion for people too. So anyways, I hope this reading has helped all of you guys. And I've sat like this for too long. I should probably go put some shorts on or something and then do some meditation, do a meditation video, like stretching, because my body feels a little tight and stiff and all that stuff. And it'll be uploaded on the other channel though, kasslove 420. If you haven't subscribed to that one, go subscribe to that one if you're new here. And if you haven't subscribed here, subscribe here, because I'm coming on every day. So if you want to get messages every day, come on in. Come on in. Stay a little while. All right. God bless. Peace out.